City, rocking in the US. You guys do such a fantastic job. I have to congratulate you guys because, you know, you're doing really well. How are you guys?
Doing good. Doing good.
Yeah, I'm talking
Thank
to
you.
Eli, Henry, and Abe, you know, drummer, guitar player, and singer, and bass player. How did you guys meet? Are you somehow related? Are you
Yeah,
relatives or not?
we're all brothers.
You're all brothers. That's great.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
you're the older, and Abe is and Abe is the younger, right? Youngest.
yeah. Oldest, middle, youngest.
How old are you, Henry? Now
18.
you're 18 already. So
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
the one that will be driving them around.
yeah. Exactly.
And Eli,
I'm 16.
16, and Abe, 13. Oh, that's
Mhm.
unreal. And how did you guys start listening to metal? Are your parents like really into metal, or did they help
Uh,
you discover the bands and music in general? How did it happen?
yeah, yeah. We kind of, our parents kind of showed us like some, like just some of the bands they liked, classic rock and stuff like that, and we kind of took it from there and discovered more heavier stuff.
Eu tava
But
falando com
then,
eles.
yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, no problem, no problem.
Eu tava falando com eles,
Uh,
são três irmãos de Kansas City, eles têm uma banda chamada Hammerhedd, e eles fazem um som pesadíssimo. E eu tava perguntando como eles conheceram, mas na verdade eles são irmãos, mas como eles conheceram, se interessaram por rock, por metal. Eles falaram que realmente os pais deles gostam muito de classic rock e colocaram eles para ouvir as músicas, e eles foram um pouco adiante e começaram a ouvir coisas mais pesadas. But so your parents listened to a lot of classic rock, but you took a step further, right?
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And I suppose they're very proud of you. Are they also musicians or not?
Yeah, yeah. My mom plays piano and my dad plays guitar.
So you
Or
had
our
you
dad.
had the instruments all over the place, and it was easy for you to start practicing and
Yeah,
learning the instruments, right?
yeah.
But I was really impressed when I first heard about you, because you're fantastic musicians and you're so young. When did you start learning your instruments?
I'd say, yeah, we started in like 2012. Yeah, yeah, 2012. So all of us were just 8 years younger. I was 12 when we started, and you were 10, and you were 7.
And
So
since the
yeah,
beginning, you thought of putting up a band together, or how did it work?
yeah, we all kind of like drummed on cans, and I mean me and him. He actually drummed too. We all just kind of like formed it ourselves, and then we got instruments eventually, and started to, put it all together.
Eu perguntei para eles como eles começaram e tudo, e eu tinha perguntado na outra feito na outra pergunta, perguntaram a idade deles. O Eli tem 16, o Henry tem 18 e o Abe tem 13. E eles falaram que eles sempre tiveram instrumentos em casa, né? Os pais também são músicos e a mãe dele toca piano, o pai toca guitarra, então foi fácil para eles começarem. Eles começaram há 8 anos atrás, então eles tinham uma idade super pouca idade, né? E foi muito legal conhecer o trabalho deles, e eles fazem um trabalho sensacional. So and I noticed that you're fans of Sepultura, which is the most famous Brazilian metal band ever. So was
Yeah,
that an inspiration for you when you first started, or still is?
Not the beginning, but
yeah, huge. Late. That was I like about me and Eli like 2 years ago went through a huge Sepultura phase, and still like that was a main influence, at least especially for our first EP.
And
So yeah,
what is your favorite Sepultura album or song?
I'm gonna have to. This is controversial,
Chaos.
but Chaos AD. Yeah.
Oh, that's classic. And I suppose that for a drummer specifically, it's amazing. I don't know I'm sure, like, you like Chaos AD, Igor's work, but I don't know if you've seen Eloy Casagrande playing, the new drummer.
Oh yeah, he's a beast. I know. Yeah.
he like gets into every.
Yeah, Eloy is a beast.
He's a beast. I've never seen anyone doing what that guy does. He's crazy.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Eles gostam muito de Sepultura e eles já fizeram covers até do Sepultura no YouTube. Dá para assistir. E eles falaram que conheceram há um tempo atrás. O disco deles favorito é o Chaos AD. E muito legal, os caras. Eles já têm um EP lançado chamado The Essence, not The Essence, but Essence of Iron. É o primeiro EP deles, lançaram em 2018. Essence of Iron já está disponível em todas as plataformas digitais. Eles têm um disco que foi lançado agora, Grand Currents, que foi lançado agora no começo de julho. E, pô, eles estão já na ativa há um tempo, mas já tem um EP e um LP lançados. So, what do you think are the main challenges for you to be, being so young, to have a band at this age? What are the main challenges that you face?
Mainly live stuff, live shows. Like it's hard for us to, like, especially hard for us to play runs of shows. Like we can't really tour. We're trying to start doing that, especially after coronavirus and all. But it's, as we've gotten older, it's been easier, like little by little. But we can't really play shows like a regular band. We have to like really plan that. Shows have been a big deal for us up until now. Like we don't do runs of shows. We plan them out really. Like we think about them a lot before.
And how about you're already 18? Is it how's the situation in Kansas? I'm not sure. Are you allowed to go to clubs or bars being 18, or is it 21?
Yeah, but it's been, we have to have our parents there.
Okay.
Which like it wouldn't matter for me. It's 21. So once I turn 21, we won't have to have them there. But clubs and bars are usually, you have to have somebody 21 and over with you, and then once you're done playing your set, you got to get right out of there. You can't like stay really.
Yeah. Eu perguntei para eles qual é o maior desafio para eles ter uma banda, né, com uma idade tão jovens e tão novos, e qual é o maior desafio. Eles falaram que realmente é fazer shows, né? Tem muitos lugares que não aceitam, eles não conseguem fazer tour. E I suppose also the time wise, you still have to go to school every day, but you're great musicians. How do you find time? Do you get any support from school? Like, do you take music classes at school? Do they support you in that way?
Oh, we don't do much at school, but since we're brothers, we all come home to the same house, and we can, we get time. We find time to play downstairs. We have all the stuff downstairs, so yeah, we're not really in any like band at school or anything like that.
Yeah, but is there any, like, is it a good structure for people that want to learn instruments where you go to school?
Like classes?
Yeah.
There's kind of, yeah, but it's not, it's more.
There's a band and a music class.
Yeah, it's more like I'd say like jazz band, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or marching band.
Yeah, and I suppose so. But so your family supports you a lot, and how do you get inspiration to write your songs? Who's the songwriter of the three of you, or do all of you write?
Mostly us two, me and Eli, but all of us write. Yeah, we all contribute. But yeah, I'd say our inspirations are just bands we listen to, and members of those bands. We listen to them a lot, and then we kind of take elements from what they do and use it in our stuff.
And what are you listening to lately?
Most recent discovery is probably Tool. I'm really big into Tool, Mastodon, Gojira, Meshuggah. Those are our big four bands we listen to. Same here. Sepultura too. Also Sepultura. Primus is huge. I love Primus. Yeah.
Have you heard the new Sepultura album, Quadra?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm still not. I'm mostly a fan of their older stuff with the brothers.
Cool.
But yeah, I love Eloy's drumming.
Yeah, he's amazing. But let me ask you, we've received a bunch of questions from our followers when we announced that we'll be chatting with you today. So let me read some of them here. There's a guy called Paulo Masuyama. he asked, how is it to deal with such a huge metal fan base at a young age? He's a fan from São Paulo, so he sends like regards. And how is it like? Is there a huge metal community where you guys live?
Not huge. Not in our immediate city. Not in Kansas City. Like in other places in America, there's huge ones, but mostly it's a small metal scene where we live.
Eu lembro que na terra deles tem poucos fãs de metal, não tem uma comunidade muito grande. Mas eles, nos Estados Unidos, lógico, tem bastante fã, mas não na terra deles. What is it, the most popular genre there? Is it country music or what?
I'd say rap, hip hop, rap, something like, yeah, or country maybe, yeah.
And what do your friends from school think of your music?
They appreciate it, but they don't like what we do.
Yeah.
How about the neighbors? I see you probably at your house there. So you live in a house. Is it next door neighbors kind of distant from where you are, or do they complain? Especially you, Eli, with the drumming.
They can hear everything pretty much. Yeah. I think we've got to a spot in our house where it's not crazy loud. So
yeah, it's about in our yard. You can hear it pretty well.
Yeah.
I suppose so. You don't play soft or quiet
kind
of music.
Not at all. No.
Okay, so this guy Thiago Stancioli, he asked about the inspiration, about the songs on the album. I already asked you that. Elaine is asking, do you guys ever get stage fright? If so, what do you think about it? How do you deal with it?
I'd say, yeah. He was saying right before you get really like butterflies in the stomach, you know, you get really scared. And then once, like I say, when the first song ends, I'm kind of used to it. I'm kind of into it, you know. So I kind of lose the nervousness. But yeah, always before almost any show, you'll get nervous. I get super nervous like 15 minutes leading up to a show, but I'm fine when we start playing. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. And Lucas Silva, he asks if you guys know any other Brazilian band apart from Sepultura.
I don't know. I mean, I probably do that are. Yeah.
There's a band called Crisium that has a fantastic drummer as well. I don't know if you know them. There are three brothers. There are three brothers from the south of Brazil. They're heavy, but they're pretty fast too. You have to get to know them. There are three. Yeah, check them out. Crisium with a K. So maybe I think you like those guys. So this Dri Ribeiro says that I should tell you that the music you make is sensational, and people are that they get really happy that you're providing that kind of music to metal fans in general. So I want to tell you that you're the hope for the future, guys, because when I was your age, there were metal and hard rock was much more popular, I suppose, than it is today, and also there were more kids playing music instruments and more people putting up bands and stuff. So how do you see the kids your age are interested in learning music, or is it kind of?
Not as much, for sure. I don't know one other guy like maybe a couple other guys at my age who play guitar a little bit, but none of them are really serious about it. I think they're like starting to get interested in like the producing aspect because they listen to hip hop. Yeah, nobody our age really listens to the music we listen to right now. Mm-hmm. A select few. At least that I know.
Eu perguntei para ele se eu falei que na nossa época, né, na minha época era mais popular o pessoal da idade deles aprender um instrumento e tocar e formar bandas, e eu perguntei para ele como é que é isso hoje. Ele falou que realmente não tem tanta gente, que na classe dele na escola tem mais gente interessada em hip hop, mas mesmo assim tem pouca gente fazendo música, né? So how do you guys promote your music? Do you have any support from any label or any professional people that work in the music industry? Because I noticed you have pretty impressive numbers, especially on Spotify. You have also on YouTube. You have a page with thousands and thousands of followers. On Spotify, you have some songs that have, few 100,000 streams. How do you get to promote your music?
We kind of do it ourselves. We do what we can ourselves. We don't have any label or professional help, at least right now. We've kind of explored it, but it's not for us right now. We're kind of doing what we can with we have I think we're pretty happy with the fan base we have right now. We're just trying to grow it organically by ourselves right now.
That's pretty cool. And how do you upload your music to the digital platforms?
We use DistroKid.
DistroKid, and that works for you guys.
Yeah, it works really well. There's been a couple hiccups with like stuff getting on certain platforms at the right times, but that's probably our fault. We've probably done a couple things wrong with that.
And do you have a friends, a group of friends that also help you by roadies or people to do the drawings on the album covers or EP covers? How do you do all the work besides apart from playing music and recording music?
For that side of stuff, we've had a lot of people that reach out that reach out and that we've met that are our friends who do that. So for artwork, we've had 2 artists. Our current one is from Costa Rica. His name's Oscar Gonzalez. He did the artwork for Grand Currents, the last album. The album previous to that, we had a guy from Florida named Steve Danielson do the Essence of Iron artwork. As far as roadies and stuff, we've had our friends do it a couple of gigs. Usually now we just do it ourselves, and our parents help do the roadie stuff. For merch, and we pack all our own merch here and we send it off from our house, all that stuff.
And to set up concerts as well, do you do it yourselves or do your parents help or someone else helps?
Our parents help, yeah, but usually we can't do everything ourselves because you have to have an adult to do a lot of things in terms of live shows. But right now I wonder what else. Oh yeah, for mixing and recording, we had a producer, Luke Smith, who helped us a lot. Aaron was our engineer. Aaron Connor. So yeah, we go to professional studios and stuff to record, but it's mostly us doing the packing and stuff like that.
And they're all in Kansas City where you are, or they got to know you on the socials or somewhere else?
Everybody except for Luke Smith, the guy who mixed the album, is from Kansas City. Luke Smith is from New York, actually. He's a family friend.
Oh, that's cool. Eu tava perguntando para ele como é que eles fazem, né, para quem que ajuda, holds, se eles têm um grupo de amigos, a arte das capas. E aí eles falaram que tem uma galera que ajuda, mas mais gente que eles conheceram nas redes sociais e entraram em contato com a banda e pessoas que são adultos e às vezes os pais deles ajudam também a marcar os shows e tudo. So what are the future plans for you guys? What do you have in mind for I suppose that this pandemic kind of thing affected everyone everywhere. So how did that change for you?
I'd say just no live shows. We took a hit on that. I think all bands did. That's our main thing. It's kind of the only real impact that we've had is we can't play live shows, which sucks. So we can't promote the album in that way, but hopefully we can soon. And then for the future, we're just gonna try to keep building a foundation so we can one day make a living out of it. Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna pursue a professional career? Is that what you wanna do with your lives in the future when you're?
Yeah, with the band, yeah.
That's cool. Eu perguntei para eles se é isso mesmo que eles querem fazer pro resto da vida como profissão mesmo e é isso mesmo. E eles falaram, eu perguntei sobre a pandemia, né? Como isso afetou o trabalho deles. Ele falou que é uma pena que eles não podem fazer show que é o principal forma que eles foram afetados, mas eles continuam produzindo, continuam fazendo música e tudo. So I don't know if you ever come play in Brazil, man, you have to, we have to see you guys here and do something together. I mean, you guys are amazing in the work you do. I really appreciate it. Everybody is really happy to see bands, that young, that really can play and can write songs and stuff. It's very rare. So apart from the music, guys, what do you guys like doing in your spare time?
Sports. I mean, I just started football this summer, and we all love throwing the baseball, playing whatever we want, basically. Yeah, sports, pretty much.
You all play football and baseball over there? The three of you play football and baseball?
I play mostly and basketball, but yeah, we play. He's going out for football. Abe plays baseball. I play rec basketball.
Yeah, don't play anything that could break your fists or
no injuries,
no injuries, please. Eu perguntei para eles o que eles gostam de fazer no tempo livre deles. Eles falaram que gostam muito de esporte. Eles jogam futebol, jogam beisebol, jogam. E o Henry também joga basquete. And how about these films and series and stuff like that? What do you like watching on your or Netflix or whatever?
I just say movies. That's what I enjoy. Yeah, I don't watch many shows. Yeah, mostly movies. Abe's really into Pixar movies, Disney movies. Yeah.
And would you like to recommend some stuff that you enjoyed lately? So because everyone that's watching, everybody's at home, pretty boring. I've been at home for like 4 months now, so any recommendation is pretty appreciated. What have you guys been watching that you wanna recommend?
I just watched. I think a lot of people already kind of hyped this one up, but it's Ford versus Ferrari. When did that come out? I don't know when it came out. Last year, yeah, it's pretty good.
Which one is that again?
Ford versus Ferrari. It's about a real thing. Matt Damon and Christian Bale. Yeah. What about you? Pretty good.
And you, Abe, what have you been watching?
Madagascar.
We've been watching a lot of animated movies lately.
Kung Fu Panda, Madagascar, How to Train Your Dragon. Yeah, he's a big animated guy.
Do your older brothers give you a lot of shit because you're the youngest?
Yes.
Do they?
Yeah.
But one day you grow up, you can get it all back. It's so cool to talk to with you guys, and thank you so much for joining us, and
anytime.
I'm sure that everybody appreciates it, and let's keep in touch, because we have this website and all of our socials. We can help promote you guys here in Brazil and spread the word whenever you release new music and stuff. So let's keep in touch.
We really appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure, man, and keep rocking. It's you have a very rare talent, and you have to take advantage of that. And you're in the your parents must be really proud of you. So well done, man.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Essa foi a banda Hammerhedd, diretamente de Kansas City, na Wikimetal Happy Hour. Essa é a esperança para o futuro. Esses 3 guris aqui americanos vão continuar fazendo o rock and roll, heavy metal, o thrash metal por muitos e muitos anos. That's it, guys. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
We're here if you need us.